Are you feeling overwhelmed by the tax season in Virginia? Don't worry, you've come to the right place. This explainer will walk you through everything you need to know about filing for a state tax extension in Virginia, ensuring you don't miss a step and, most importantly, avoid any of those pesky penalties.
Look, the state tax process, it can feel incredibly stressful, especially when deadlines are looming and your paperwork is just piling up. But by breaking it down step by step, we're going to make this completely manageable. We'll strip away all that confusion so you can stay penalty-free and actually keep your peace of mind. Sound good? Let's dive in.
To get you on track, here's our roadmap. We're covering understanding extensions, Virginia's specific requirements, the step-by-step filing process, common mistakes to avoid, what happens after you file, and finally, where to find additional resources and support.
All right, Part 1, Understanding Tax Extensions. So let's clear up exactly what an extension does and, honestly, what it doesn't do. Because this right here, it's the single biggest misconception taxpayers have. A tax extension in Virginia gives you an automatic 6 extra months to gather your paperwork and officially file your return. But, and this is a massive but, it is absolutely not an extension of time to pay your taxes. You are still legally required to pay the money you owe by the original spring deadline. Basically, if you expect to owe the state money, that cash literally needs to leave your bank account by the deadline, even if your actual tax forms won't be submitted until the fall.
Moving right along to Part 2, Virginia-specific requirements.
Now let's look at how Virginia handles its deadlines, because it differs pretty significantly from the federal government, and honestly, this trips up a ton of new residents. Notice the stagger between the two systems. While your federal taxes are due on April 15th, Virginia actually gives you an extra 16 days, setting its original individual filing and payment deadline on May 1st. What happens is people often file their federal 1040 on April 15th, breathe a sigh of relief, and just completely forget about the state return until it's way too late. So do yourself a favor and circle May 1st on your calendar. That is your absolute primary target for Virginia.
Okay, so if you can't file the final return by May 1st, how do you even know how much to pay? Well, enter the 90% rule. To avoid penalties while using the automatic extension, Virginia requires you to estimate and pay at least 90% of your final tax liability by May 1st. If you end up paying less than 90% of what you ultimately owe, the state is going to hit you with an extension penalty of 2% per month on the balance due. No one wants that. So it's pretty much always better to slightly overpay your estimate on May 1st and just collect the difference as a refund when you finally get around to filing your paperwork in the fall.
Now, depending on your situation, you're eventually going to file one of these specific returns. If you lived in Virginia all year, it's Form 760. Say you moved to Virginia for a new job over the summer, you'll use the Part Year 760PY. Or, if you live somewhere else but earned Virginia income, you're looking at Form 763. But here is the absolutely crucial point for extensions. Virginia's extension is automatic. You don't have to submit any sort of application to get the extra 6 months. However, if you need to mail a physical check for your May 1st estimated payment, you have to include the Form 760IP payment voucher. Keep in mind, it's just a voucher to process your check, not an extension request form itself.
Let's jump into Part 3, the step-by-step filing process. Let's walk through the actual practical steps you need to take. Securing your extension is beautifully simple if you just follow these 3 steps. Step 1. Calculate your tentative tax liability using your W-2s, 1099s, and past returns as a rough guide. Step 2. Pay that estimated amount by May 1st. And Step 3. Take a deep breath, gather all your final documents over the summer, and officially file your finalized tax return by the extended deadline of November 1st. Easy, right?
When it comes to Step 2, making that actual payment, Virginia actually requires you to make payments electronically if your total estimated tax for the year exceeds $6,000 or if any single installment exceeds $1,500. But honestly, doing so online at the Virginia tax website is the fastest, most secure method anyway. It instantly guarantees proof of receipt, and you literally don't have to worry about mail delays or lost checks.
All right, Part 4, common mistakes and exactly how to avoid them.
Even with such an automated process, there are a few costly traps that taxpayers repeatedly fall into. Let's look at these pitfalls so you don't become one of them. First, as we covered earlier, never ever assume the extension gives you more time to pay. Second, do not mail a paper Form 760IP if you're already paying online. That voucher is exclusively for paper checks, and sending it unnecessarily just clogs up the entire system. Third, don't wait for late federal forms, like a delayed K-1, to make your May 1st state payment. Pay a safe estimate by May 1st and just wait for the federal forms to file the actual return later. And finally, the biggest mistake of all, letting that absolute final November 1st deadline slip by.
Why is missing November 1st so disastrous? Because of one massive number, 30%. If you file even one single day late after November 1st, your automatic extension is retroactively voided. Yep, you heard that right. This means the state treats your return as if it was late starting all the way back on May 1st. And you're going to be hit with an immediate 30% late filing penalty on your balance due. It is a huge penalty escalation, so always file by November 1st, even if you can't afford to pay the remaining balance right then. Filing on time caps those penalties.
Which brings us to Part 5. After filing, what's next?
Once you've made your payment and finally filed your return, here is how the rest of the process unfolds. Your compliance journey flows perfectly from the May 1st payment to the November 1st filing. But what if you actually overestimated your taxes and the state owes you money? Well, good news. If you're due a refund, Virginia doesn't assess late filing penalties. However, keep in mind that you have a strict 3-year statutory window from the original due date to file your return and claim that refund. If you wait longer than 3 years, that money is permanently forfeited to the state treasury, and nobody wants to leave free money on the table.
And if you are expecting that refund, just be prepared for a slight wait. Processing might take a few weeks as the state rigorously checks returns to protect you from identity theft and refund fraud. They apply really stringent scrutiny to all tax returns these days, so if you receive a letter asking for additional information to verify your identity, don't panic, just respond immediately. It's an essential step Virginia takes to ensure your refund doesn't end up in the hands of a scammer.
Finally, Part 6. Additional resources and support.
If you find yourself needing a bit more help, or maybe needing to set up alternative arrangements, there are some fantastic options available. By visiting the Department of Taxation's website, you can log in to your individual online services account. From there, you can securely access your complete account history, view total estimated payments you've made, download necessary forms, or even set up a formal payment plan if you simply cannot pay your full balance by May 1st. Setting up a payment plan is a super proactive step that can really help mitigate those severe penalty escalations we talked about earlier.
Before we wrap up today, I do need to share this important disclaimer. This explainer is designed to provide guidance and educational information on filing for a state tax extension in Virginia. Please consult a tax professional for advice specific to your financial situation. Everyone's tax picture is entirely unique, and honestly, having a pro in your corner is always a smart move.
So, the big question is, will you beat the May 1st deadline? With the 90% rule in mind, a solid understanding of the automated extension process, and November 1st is your final target for the paperwork, you are now fully equipped to conquer Virginia tax season. Get ahead of the stress, avoid those heavy 30% penalties, and take absolute control of your compliance. Are you ready to calculate your tentative tax today? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy filing.